Hi everyone, welcome to the lesson intro video for Unit 8, Lesson 1, the Huanghe River Valley. Here are the standards and objectives which you can pause to read. Geography of China. China has a very diverse geography. It has many mountains, deserts, and river valleys. The main rivers in China are the Huang and the Chang. The Chang is the longest river in China. The Huang River was very important to ancient China. It provided rich soil along the banks of the river. This is called loess, a fine dust-like material from the Gobi Desert. Here you can see a greater detail of China's physical geography. Make note of the plateaus, the deserts, the mountains, and the rivers. How did isolation affect China's development? China is nearly surrounded by physical barriers. Two great deserts, the Taklamakan and the Gobi, lie to the north and west of China. The towering Himalayas form a wall between China and India. To the south lie more mountains, and to the east the Pacific Ocean. China's geography slowed the spread of information and ideas, which made governing the vast land difficult. It was difficult for ideas and goods to travel between China and other civilizations. Some early innovations, such as the domesticated horse, may have come to China from Western Asia. However, ancient China was largely cut off from other civilizations. The Shang Dynasty. Farming settlements formed near the Huang River. People used stone tools, made pottery, and silk cloth. Around 1700 BCE, the Shang Dynasty was founded. Their dynasty lasted 600 years. It's the earliest dynasty in China that we have written records from. Writing. The earliest written records from China are oracle bones from the Shang Dynasty. Oracle bones are animal bones or turtle shells carved with written characters that the Shang kings used to try to tell the future. Questions were written on the bone, which was then heated until it cracked. The king or a priest would interpret the cracks to get an answer. No one knows exactly how the cracks were read. The Shang did not use an alphabet for their written words, which are called characters. Instead, some characters were pictographs, that is, pictures that represent words or ideas. Other characters were a combination of symbols. Some symbols stood for the meaning of the word, while others represented the sound. By 1300 BCE, the Shang had fully developed writing system. Many ancient characters became the writing Chinese people use today. The sound changed, but their meaning can still be understood. Chinese characters use a logographic script. A logograph is a written character that represents a complete word or phrase. By contrast, in an alphabet such as those used in the United States, written characters represent sounds. Chinese writing requires more memorization because it has thousands of characters, making it a challenge to learn. Still, the system is useful in a country where people speak many languages. Spoken Chinese is different across the country, but all Chinese speakers use the same characters. In a sense, Chinese characters are like numbers. A number has the same meaning in many languages, even if the spoken word used for that number is different in each of those languages. Here we can see three different characters, the characters for tree, rain, and human. The blue represents the ancient Shang character, and then in the orange you can see the contemporary character that's used today. Bronze metalworking. Shang artisans created pottery and jade carvings, but they are best known for their bronze metalworking. These objects included finely decorated pots, cups, and weapons. Most tools used on a daily basis were not made out of bronze. The Shang used the expensive, beautiful bronze in religious ceremonies. Human and animal sacrifices were prepared with bronze blades. They also offered food and wine to their gods and ancestors in the hopes that these spirits would help them. Shang Dynasty artisans were skilled in creating detailed objects in bronze and jade. This was a ceremonial bronze axe head. And fur. Why do you think the ancient Chinese ceremonial objects were made of bronze, but everyday objects were not?